Look at you, fast asleep, right in the middle of all this mess. I turn the faucet off, and the kitchen goes so quiet, but you don't even stir. Your head is resting right on your arm, and there's a little dusting of flour caught in your eyelashes. You look so peaceful, like you've been sugar dusted yourself. Before we go any further, I'd love it if you could take a quick second to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me bring more of these moments to life for you. Now, let's get you somewhere a bit more comfortable. Hey, wake up, sleepyhead. Shh, it's okay. It's just me. You fell asleep on the kitchen island while I was finishing the last tray. I know, we were working so hard, but you can't stay here. Your neck is going to be so stiff tomorrow if you spend the rest of the night slumped over on this wooden stool. Come on, lean on me, just a little bit. Let me take your weight. There we go. Let's get you toward the bedroom. Just follow the sound of my voice. The house feels so different now, doesn't it? Just an hour ago, we were laughing so hard we could barely breathe, throwing flour at each other like kids. And now, it's just the dim amber glow of the oven light reflecting off the clean counters in that steady, quiet hum of the refrigerator. Everything is so still, so calm. The air still smells like heavy cream and warm vanilla though. It's the best smell in the world, especially when it's lingering on you. You really didn't have to stay up this late with me, you know. I had so many holiday orders to finish, but you insisted on being my most dedicated sous chef. Why do you do that? You stayed up until the sun was almost thinking about rising, just to help me knead dough and glaze pastries. I'm serious, you're far too good to me. I don't think I could have finished half of those croissants without you. Hold on, stay still for a second. You've got a stray bit of flour right here on your cheek. Let me just... There, I've got it. Your skin is so warm. Come on, just a few more steps. We're almost to the bed, and then you can finally drift off for real. I've got you. You're safe. Just lean into me. Here we are. Just sit back for me. Let the pillows take all your weight. There. Doesn't that feel so much better than that hard wooden stool? I love the way you just sink into the bed. Can you feel the cool, crisp weight of the fresh linens against your skin? I changed them just this morning, specifically because I knew we'd be exhausted after our marathon in the kitchen. Just look at the ceiling for a moment. See how the moonlight filters through the curtains. It makes the shadows dance so slowly, like they're drifting off to sleep right along with us. But wait, don't close close your eyes just yet. I have a little reward for my favorite sous chef. I couldn't let you drift off without tasting the very best of what we made. Look, I brought a small plate of those prize-winning croissants we finally finished at 3 a.m. Listen closely. Do you hear that? That's the sound of the perfectly laminated, buttery crust shattering under my touch. They're still radiating a gentle warmth, the dough holding on to the heat from the oven just for you. Here, let me give you a little piece. Open up. Just a tiny bit. There. Can you taste the brightness of that apricot glaze? We spent so much time getting the consistency just right, and it's still so sweet and slightly tacky on the tongue. In the interior, it's so soft and pillowy. We kneaded that dough until our arms ached, but look at the result. If you look closely at the plate, you can see the faint wisps of steam rising into the cool air of the room like little clouds of warmth. Watching you eat that, it reminds me of how you looked earlier tonight. We were standing under those harsh kitchen lights, but somehow you looked absolutely radiant. You were covered in flour from head to toe, with a little white smudge on the bridge of your nose that you didn't even notice, and you were laughing at my chaotic energy. I think it was right then, while the flour was still hanging in the air like falling snow, that it hit me. I realized I didn't want the night to end. I didn't want the kitchen to go quiet, and I certainly didn't want to say goodbye. I just wanted to keep that moment and you right where I could see you. Let me just set this plate aside on the nightstand for now. We can finish those later, or maybe there'll be a little midnight snack for whenever you wake up. Right now, I just want to be close to you. Do you mind if I sit right here on the edge of the bed? Actually, I think I'll just slide in next to you, if that's okay. I want to feel the warmth of your shoulder against mine. There. It feels so right, doesn't it? Just the two of us. The world outside completely silent, and the only thing that matters is this little space we've made for ourselves. I have to tell you something, and I hope the sleepiness makes it easier for me to say. When I walked into the kitchen earlier and saw you leaning over the island, fast asleep with flour on your arms and that peaceful look on your face, it did something to my heart. It felt like a glimpse into a future I've been quietly dreaming about for a long time. Ever since that first day we met at the bakery, when you stayed just a little too long at the counter just to talk to me while I worked, I've wondered what it would be like to not have to say goodbye at the end of the day, to wake up and find you there, and to fall asleep knowing you're right beside me. You have so much patience with me, you know. I know my baking can get chaotic, the flour flying everywhere, the timers going off at all hours. The way I get so focused, I forget the rest of the world exists. I'm around, you never have to worry about falling asleep on a hard kitchen stool ever again. You have a place here. You have me. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Just stay right here with me. Lean your head back. Let your eyes get heavy. And just listen to the sound of my voice. I've got you. I've finally got you right where I want you. I can see your eyes fluttering now, struggling to stay open just a little bit longer. It's okay to let go, my love. Just let your eyelids get heavier and heavier, sinking into that sweet, deep weight of exhaustion. I'm watching the rhythmic, slow rise and fall of your chest, and it's the most peaceful thing I've ever seen. I'm going to match my breathing to yours, breathing in with you and out, just like that. Let the rhythm carry you away. Listen to the soft patter of the rain against the window pane. It's such a gentle, muffled sound, like the world is whispering a lullaby just for the two of us. Everything outside is cold and dark, but in here, wrapped in these blankets with the faint scent of vanilla still clinging to our skin, everything is perfect. It's so still, so quiet. There's nothing left to do tonight but rest and let the silence of the house wrap around you like a second quilt. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. You're so incredibly loved, more than I think I could ever put into words. Sleep now, my sweet baker. Don't worry about the flour on the kitchen floor or the stacks of bowls in the sink. When you wake up, the kitchen will be sparkling clean. The morning sun will be peeking through the curtains, and I'll have fresh coffee and the smell of toasted bread waiting to greet you. But for now, just let yourself sink deeper into the pillows. I'll be the one to watch over you tonight. Good night, my darling. I'm so happy I finally got my wish to be the last thing you see before you drift off into the clouds. Your eyelids are so heavy now. Just let them close. Drift away into the softest, warmest dreams. I'll be right here when you wake up. Though I have to admit, seeing you look so peaceful and handsome in my bed gives me a few very different ideas for when you're fully rested. If you're feeling adventurous tomorrow morning, I might have a few ways to